What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. More Tarkir Dragonstorm. Let's jump in. But yeah, thanks for subbing on the tubes here. So close to that 90K mark. And once we get to that 100K, like I said, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. So good stuff ahead. We've opened Tursa Light Shatter, a solid creature, but I don't think it's a first pick out of this particular pack. Good value card, though. 3 mana, 3/3 haste with a rummage of up to 2 card ability. That's good on its own. And then if you do get to attack with it when you have thresholds, so 7 or more cards in your graveyard, it also has some bonus there. But we have one of the best uncommons in the format, and that is the Twin Maw Stormbrood. 6 mana, 5/4 flying, enters, gain 5 life, but it's also an omen of dealing 5 damage to a creature without flying. Absolutely busted. Sonic Shrieker, very good Mardu rare. Caustic Exhale, Riling Dawnbreaker. But the Stormbrood, I think, was just the best card there for sure. Second pick, fun card. Not a good card so much, but it's certainly fun. In best of 3, I wouldn't mind this as like a sideboard versus teamer, but generally I don't think you should be running this. Sideboard, maybe. For the most part, no. Alchemist's Assistant, nice little 2/1 lifelink with Renew graveyard value, giving something else lifelink. Vanguard's okay. I don't like this as much as a lot of the other mobilized creatures, but it can snowball. Though the mobilized creatures themselves don't stick around normally. Another chance at a Riling Dawnbreaker would be a fine follow-up. Sibsig Appraiser, just a very, very nice value card. And what else? I guess Brigade's a good mobilized creature with the Death Touch. Pummeler's good. I like either taking the Appraiser here or the Dawnbreaker. I think I'm going to go with the Appraiser for the card draw. What do we have here? Return a creature from your graveyard to your hand. It deals damage equal to that card's power to target creature. It's not terrible. Channel Dragonfire is just fine. Rally the Monastery is solid removal. Versatile. I think I'm going to take this. Oh, I do want to note, you'll want to check out today's YouTube live video. As I just ended the stream, I had a 5-color dragon deck with the Storm Dragon, the one that has literal keyword Storm on it, and that deck, yeah, it was crazy to watch. So it'll be the video or the live stream from 4/9, April 9th. I kind of want to try forcing another dragon deck, actually. Maybe I'm just going to take the Dragonfire then for the cheap interaction. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, normally I would just take the Shrine Keeper here. Fantastic Jeskai creature, especially with the, well, Jeskai start we have. But the Corroding Dragonstorm is one of the best for the dragon deck. Let's do it. We're forcing dragons here, baby. Globe. Oh, Exhale. Never mind. One of the better removal spells you're going to find in dragons. But Betrayal's good. Target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard, so it's an edict with eating of their graveyard, which is especially relevant versus some of the graveyard-based decks. Hopefully we get to wield the Globe. Yeah, let's force some dragons. Twin Maw Stormbrood. Oh, there's like some dude on the head. One of the heads. Is he riding it or is he fighting it? Looks like he's trying to smack it. Kind of interesting. What is this pack? Pretty bad. This is a good card, but it doesn't really have any synergy. I think Heritage Reclamation is very main deckable. Tons of good enchantments in the format that you want to be blowing up. And then it still just cycles for 2 mana in a pinch. I'll just take the tap down, I guess. Feral's good. Dragon with the Rummage ability. I mean, most of the dragons are good. Most of the Omen dragons, I should say, are good. Splash-worthy cost as well. This is probably not going to be so good if I go dragons, as I'm not going to have much to sacrifice to it. So I think I'm better off taking like a cheap good blocker or something. I am very likely to end up playing green with this, so Tawny Back's probably not terrible. And yeah, there's a nice Rugged Highland pickup, 9th pick. That's beautiful. It's like exactly where we want it. Take a good card out of the initial pack and then wheel the land. Wow, getting the Dawnbreaker back too. Excellent. I don't think Twin Bolt's very good. But is it better than Heritage Reclamation in the main? Maybe. If I'm really lacking on removal, I'll play this, but I probably don't need it right now. Teamer Devotee is okay. It's kind of a big body for 2 mana. I mean, it has Defender, but that buys you time. And then it also fixes for blue, green, red. I might run this card in our deck. I'm very likely to want to pick up a Globe, though the Boulderborn Dragon is not particularly good. The Boulderborn Dragon's the 5 mana artifact dragon. That's a 3/3 or something. All right, our dragon count is already, what, 3 right now? It's not bad. And what do we get? Clarion Conqueror. 3/3 flying for 3. Activated abilities of artifacts, creatures, and planeswalkers can't be activated. Not very good. Oh, we opened one of the special guest ultimatums. White, 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 black, black, red, red. Oh, what is this thing? Whenever this attacks, you lose 1 life, and this creature endures 1. Oh, that's just very good on a 2-drop. Sheesh. Man, fantastic pack here for us. Another Appraiser, good value. Bivouac, fantastic fixing. Another Dragonstorm. There's a Stormbrood here, which is probably the pickup. Cheap removal plus a dragon later on. Let's see. Mystic Monastery for red, white, and blue looks good. Need to find some of those green dragons that grab a land with their Omen ability. You may cast dragon spells without paying their mana costs. That's pretty funny. Glacial Dragon Hunt and Opulent Palace are going to be better pickups, but that's hilarious. Yeah, we'll just take the Dragon Hunt here. More cheap removal. Good cheap removal. What is this? The Sibsig Ceremony. I've never seen this. Creature spells you cast cost 2 less. Whenever a creature control enters, if you cast it, destroy that creature, then make a 2/2. Oh. Very much a cool constructed card. Hey, there's a Sagu Wildling. This is what I was talking about. Good. Again, I am under the assumption that I'm going to end up playing green as one of my base colors, so don't be surprised that I'm taking a green card here. We need a little bit more payoff and a little bit more a lot more fixing, but this card is good. It's what we want here. No, we have another Dawnbreaker. I'm going to have to take the fixing here. Lotus Light Dancers is nuts. If you watched yesterday's draft video, this thing was insane every time we had it. It was just like a 3/6 lifelink, draw 3 cards or draw 2 cards. And the 2 cards that you draw often made the Lotus Light Dancers large. Songcrafter Mage. I am really hoping I don't need to play a card like this. But I don't need to take anything else here, so we'll take it and put it to the board for now. I think Resolve is a pretty good trick in this format. Everybody has flyers. Wow, wheeling the Sibsig. But do I need to take the Bloodfell Caves here? I guess I'm actually not playing that much blue, am I? We have Dragon Hunt in the Appraiser, but I could be like red, white, black, green dragons? Which is silly, because usually you're playing blue, since blue has a ton of good dragons, but we actually haven't picked up too many of them. Just a lot of garbage here on the wheel. Might play the Rebuke. Well, we have a couple of easy pieces of blue fixing, though, should we get anything worthwhile in blue. I would say this is kind of a failed dragon deck. Oh, so you know what? Somebody took the other Corroding Dragonstorm, didn't they? I have enough dragons as it is, but yeah. Somebody took the other Dragonstorm, too. Well, that's unfortunate. Severance Priest. Good, but not what we want here. Let's see. Another Molten Exhale looks like the trick. A couple of very good uncommons. This Pack Beast puts in a ton of work. Mobilize 3 is just kind of nuts. And it comes down early enough with enough toughness that it's not too hard to push it through every time. Ah, there are some dragons. The Purging Storm Brood or the Rune Scale Storm Brood. I think the Purge here makes sense. Lifelink Hexproof +2/+2 until it turns really nice. And the 4/4 flyer ain't too shabby. There's also a Dragon's Prey here. But I'm actually on a little bit light number of playables. When this enters, choose 1. You gain 3 and surveil 3, destroy an enchantment or counter target creature spell. That card is very good, but I'm not going to try splashing it when we have a perfectly good Strike Master. Another Feral. You know, I just need like one more Dragonstorm payoff card. That is probably a blue card worth splashing. And then does one of the other blue cards get playable again? Maybe the Constrictor. Bloodfell Caves. Another Feral. I'm not going to run the Jeskai Monument. I need playables and not fixing here, don't I? So I'm probably supposed to take the Feral. That's fine. This card's not bad. Kill some go-wide stuff and also be able to return some creatures later on. Alright, we are going to finally get a globe, 8th pick. So 1 globe is acquired for our 9 dragon cards. It's also some more fixing and ramp. So Twin Bolt's probably going to need to come in. Running the Tawny back as like a 4-mana 4/3 that loots is not terrible in a pinch. But if I'm going to already play the Karakit Guardian, we might as well run the Constrictor Sage as well. Like Rescue Leopard can be an easy cut. Oh, man. Another Dawnbreaker, but... Jeez, am I even supposed to be playing these Dawnbreakers? I'm probably not even supposed to be running these Dawnbreakers. They're just too good as dragons, though. I should have probably taken that Windscarred Crag. Yeah, only 1 dragon payoff card kind of sucks, not gonna lie. Counter target spell. No. All right, well, it's a bit of a mishmash, but I don't think it's terrible. I wouldn't go so far as to call it good, but it's not terrible. All right, let's figure out our mana base as well. Let's see. Anything in the sideboard that would be worth running? Could run the Devotee. Could run another Tawny back. Probably better than Artisan. Probably better than Twin Bolt. Oh, we got some soup here, friends. You love to see the soup. Okay, where are we at? 3, 4, 5, 6. Probably need at least 7 green sources. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 reds. Good. 2, 3, 4 black sources. Can probably shave 1 swamp. 1 island is sufficient. 3 plains. 1, 2, 3, 4 white sources. I mean, we do generally want to be casting those early, I guess, so that's probably okay. All right. Well, tried to emulate the dragon deck that I had previously and didn't really get there, but you know what? It's fine. They can't all be winners, and sometimes you try to force quote-unquote fun, and the fun necessarily or doesn't necessarily get there. Okay, that hand's fine. So we're probably going to go Highlands into Plains 2-drop, right? Because I would need to draw a blue source to cast one of the Tawny backs on turn 3. Which is not extremely likely. If our opponent's playing Mardu, the Whale of War could be really good for the -1. Oh yeah, I'm feeling like it might be really good. Has Vigilance, so might as well attack. And from their perspective, I assume they might as well block, right? Now, the only downside about attacking is that I do have the Whale of War, so if they play some more 1 toughness creatures, that's a little bit awkward, so sure. Alright, let's exile and draw. Trying to find a land there. Great, so we can go red, green, and 2. Yeah, 4 mana, 4/3 loot is not too bad. I guess I'm just going to lose one of the extra planes now. Okay, 3/3 flyer with mobilize 1. That's fine. Let's do it again. Alright, I will take 3. And if they want to use a trick to kill my Tawny back after, that's okay. Ah, Shrieker's nuts. Okay, a little bit punished. so next turn I can play a 6/5 flying gain 5. Wow, that's a brutal draw out. 5/5 menace, that's going to kill my 2/2 and pump their other creature. Okay, so I'm going to lose this game if they find a way to kill my Stormbrood, which, even if they don't, I'm in a pretty rough spot. Brutal. Nice. Yep. Yeah, we got smoked there. We got absolutely smoked. Don't think there was much else I could have done with that particular draw. We will take our beating and say, hey, you know what? That's fine. We're just going to ride the loser's bracket to victory. Realistically, though, I am going to be thrilled if I get to 4 wins with this deck. Because, I mean... yeah. This is a keep on the draw. We're 2 of 3 towards the Tawny back on turn 3. We have a turn 2 rebuke, or not rebuke, exhale we can cast. However, if I don't draw lands in the first 3 draw steps, then I guess we might just lose. And this is especially bad because our opponent's ramping. That was a fine draw. Holy smokes, I still almost bricked. Land, please. Thank you. Yikes. I mean, I'm pretty happy that that was their best play with 5 mana. Sure. You're gonna give it flying, okay. Interesting. Well, I want to attack here, and if they trade, that's great. If they don't trade... I guess I still just want to kill this now, even though that means their Sculptor can turn into a 3/4. Because that way they can't bounce the Stride back to their hand. They left the Stride, they ate their Harmonize card. You can't activate that from the graveyard. That might have just been a mistake on their part. Sure. A blue source is insane for us. A white source is great. A black source is great. That's good. We will take that. They probably don't want to eat their rebuff. A second Roamer's Routine. Okay. I'm going to harmonize one of those cards. Alright, well, only one card left in their hand. Well, I'm going to go with the Sage here. See what they do. Okay. Nothing? That's good. And we'll say they'll probably never expect the Purging Stormbrood from me. Omen side or otherwise. Okay. So they can harmonize here off of the Bell Ringer if they want to. Oh, still attacking. All right. Pass. This does it to any target? All right, we just go to combat here. Songcrafter Mage. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I cannot kill them here. I wanted to see how they blocked first. I can put them to 1 currently. So now that they've blocked like this, I think we go like this. Save our 4/3, gain 6 life. Alright, and now we just attack with all and shock their face. GG's. Wasn't pretty, but a win's a win's a win. We got really stuck on mana there. It was kind of weird. That globe did heavy, heavy lifting. Alright. We got 1 win. 3 more. 3 more and I will be very satisfied. Oh, this hand looks really good. So we want to lead on Rugged Highlands for the red on turn 2 available. Wow. Mirror match here. They won't mirror me again, right? Certainly wouldn't. Ooh, but they might be running as many colors as we are. That is to say, all of them. God, this hand wants to draw our Dragonstorm enchantment so badly. Wow, they did have a Plains! That's hilarious. Alright, I'm just going to get on the board then, since they're looking to be a slower deck. Alright, 3/3 flyer. Whenever one of our cards leave their graveyard, draw a card. Or, yeah, do the thing. this is a 4/4 because of the globe. Five mana 4/4 haste with pumpable ability seems pretty solid. This is how much to activate? 8? So we don't have to worry about that for a couple of turns. Oh, they got the turtle! Now remember, they can tap a creature for mana, and that second ability is not a tap ability, so really they only need 7 mana and a creature. Okay, draw 3. No blocks! What does Taigum do again? Whenever you cast your second spell, copy it! Oh, wait, that's right. They only get to copy one thing, and then the other one just gets it. Oh, that doesn't matter. Because mine are bigger creatures here anyways. So pump once. Shock the Taigum. We're holding up our hexproof lifelink trick here. Okay. Well, they could have activated their relic if they wanted to. I assume they just double block my Sagu Wildling. I think I wanted to hold up the Pump of the Feral instead of playing the Dawnbreaker and making the 2/2 token. 2, 3. 2, 6, 7. Very close to killing them here. Okay, I think I'll just pass priority. And second main phase. Okay, they're going to return their dragon to hand again. Oh, that's right. This is still on suspend. So 2 more turns until they get to clone. So I need to kill them quickly. Woof! Okay. Word soup. And we even got a rank up. That's perfect. B-E-A-Beautiful. All right, 2 wins, 1 loss. Hey, for this deck, again, I will be stoked if we can get a couple more. Even just 1 more win, though, realistically is great. You're not always going to win every single draft, especially playing best of 1, right? But 3 wins is always the important mark in Premier drafting. You've probably heard me say this a million times now, but 2 wins is 250 gems back. 3 wins is 1,000 gems back. So if you go from 2 to 3 wins, that is paying for half of a draft. This was a fine hand to keep on the draw. We had the Dragonfire on turn 2. Usually people are going to make a 1/1 token, yeah. It would be great if we didn't need to Storm Shriek Feral for a land next turn. Mobilize 1, sack it, deals damage to the number of creatures you control the target creature. It's not bad. Sadly, that is not the case. Alright, I'm going to discard... Versus Jeskai, I like keeping the... I'm going to discard the 5 mana burn spell here. Oh! And that's just incredibly unlucky. Okay, I mean, hey. Good beats. Bad luck. Good beats, bad luck. Oh, and that one's so good. That's my favorite Dragonstorm. 4 mana for 2/2/2s. Bounces if you have a dragon. That would have been so good in our deck. Alright, well, I think I've seen enough here, friends. Not only did we get very unlucky, our opponent has a curve out into Sarkhan. We will say good beats. Okay. Now we're living on the edge. 1 more win, a minimum. 2 more would be insane. Come on, deck. Come on, Dragon Soup. This... Oh, man. This is close to a keep. I have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red lands I can draw. In addition to Sagu Wildling, in addition to Globe. All right. So, there it is. There were just too many hits on the draw to not keep a hand like this. And we are drawing very well now. Okay, excellent. Would also like to make a 2/2 token. Trade's good. You just want to buy time. It's a good exhale target. No need for me to instant speed it and reveal the dragon. We'll just cast as is. 2/4 double strike prowess. It's a good one. Let's go like this. Pitch a green here. Wait, what's more important, green or red in my deck? Red, right? I guess it's close. We have some double red. Yeah, we have like the Dragon Fire, which is double red, so we do want to pitch a green, I think. Oh, actually... oh, it's too late, never mind. I was going to say, actually, I should have cast this first to potentially draw closer towards the Storm Brood. That was a sequencing mistake. Ooh, that's really good for us. That's their best play. That card is so good. Damn it, we're gonna lose to that. Maybe not now, okay. 3/3 flying haste when it deals combat damage to a player. They gain 1 life and draw a card. I mean, if they kill my Dawnbreaker and even get to hit 1 more time with a Shrine Keeper, it's just so bad. Alright, well, I'm going to block here. Make them use the trick, and at the very least, if they can't trample over, yeah, then they're not going to draw a card. That is an eventual way to kill that thing. Ah, but getting even 2 cards off of that is just disaster. Man, this is where we wish we had Sarkhan's Resolve. It's in our deck, but we drew our other 2-mana green trick of sorts. Yep, no blocks. I'm at 10, they're at 13. They get to draw an extra card. Oh, hoody humdy. Oh, the Breaching Dragonstorm. And they hit a freaking Rebuke? That's insane, because that gives them 3 more mana to maybe cast another spell. Wow, what a hit. Oh, but then they did nothing and we drew a Karakick? Okay. Hold up. I'm not going to Reclamation. I could kill the Dragonstorm, but 7/6 Hexproof Flying Vigilance Trample seems like it's probably good here. I would not be running this card without a handful of dragons in your deck. Probably at least like 4. Because if you never get to trigger this, that is just so bad. 5 mana Cascade is... Cascade 8, but still. Alright, let's take a peek-see. So I think we are actually... Well, what other colors? I could hit... No, I already have black. I could hit a blue card, though we... No, the only blue card we have left is the 5-drop, so... Using the globe to cast this is totally reasonable. Oh, yeah, it's a sick draw. Alright, now we just smack. Hexproof. That's a good time. I could go for the kill here, depending on how they block, of course. I mean, this does have Hexproof, so unless they had a way to gain life or counter my Purge, it's probably the right move, right? Jeskai Revelation! Oh my god. That card is also disgusting. Return a spell or permanent to its owner's hand, deals 4 damage to any target, make 2 1/1s, draw 2 cards, you gain 4 life. And just like that... Am I dead? Do they have lethal? If they can kill my Guardian, they kill me. Oh, okay. Wait. Why didn't they play out another dragon? If they had played out one of their 3/4 flyers, they were fine. Are you kidding with the top deck? My opponent did not play that particularly well, and then they ripped lethal. Okay. Hey, that's Magic, baby. What can you do? Wow, that's devastating. So we went the worst possible, basically. We went 2 in. Oh, that's frustrating. I mean, you know what? I take that back. I won't say their play was bad, because they knew I had the +2/+2 trick in my hand. So if they were just chumping, if they play out the 3/4, they're just chumping with their 2 creatures. Right? Still. They had to rip, and they did, and that was so sick. Okay, I mean, this deck wasn't particularly good, don't get me wrong, but to lose to possibly a 1-outer like that was absurd. And then, of course, their Dragonstorm hitting a removal spell was really bad, so kind of unfortunate. These type of decks, I will say, are often better than they look. This one, I'm not going to say was better than it looks necessarily, but don't sleep on the multicolor decks, especially if you can get the good fixing like Wildling and stuff, and beyond all of like the duels and whatnot. Because there are a lot of powerful cards in this format. You can still draft high synergy even if you're more than 3 colors, right? So these decks can often play out better than they look. However, this one... sad ending. GG's. We'll see you back next time.